Hey, what's up? DFS Rico coming at you today for this League of Legends 5 games LCS slate on Saturday, March 21st. So just going through it early on. I like to go through and see the teams that I predict or that I'm leaning towards winning their matches before I even make my picks, before I even decide who I'm going to stack, whether it's a 4-man stack or 3-man stack or even a 2-man stack I've been trying out. I like to usually only play the players that I believe are going to be on the winning side, just due to the fact that League of Legends is so one-sided that if the team that's winning is usually the team that's going to have way more points than the losing team. Like, it's very rare where both teams are having amazing games at least. So first thing I like to point out is the teams that I think are going to win, which I will highlight right here up top. And first I got TSM winning versus GG. I'm just going to pick 4 teams, and I'm usually going to build around those 4 teams. These other guys is filler for the most part. C9, which are the heaviest favored team on the slate. EG, which are underdogs, but I do like them. They've been on a hot streak the last 3 games. They've won their last 3 games versus good teams, and they've just been playing pretty solid. I'm going to avoid the Dig and CLG game just due to the fact that it's a toss-up. It'll be good for GPPs, but not for me. And then the last team, Immortals versus Fly. I like Immortals a good amount as well. So once I got my teams highlighted that I do want to stack, I'm going to go through at least one player from each team that I will stack around if I am playing that team. So first of all, let's just get started with probably the best player on the slate at AD carries, Zen. He's just been playing pretty solid. He's practically been the best player in the entire EC all season. I mean, he's practically a lock for. He has a floor of 20 fantasy points per game, which is insane. High ceiling of over 40 fantasy points, which I've seen him get a couple times this season. He's averaging he had a KDA of 19. He's averaging less than 1 death per game that he's played in. Assists 6.29, kills 4.57, and his kill participation for the team is 73%. He's very involved in the team's winning. I mean, they're the best team. They're 13-1 for a reason. You can't go wrong with playing any of the C9 guys. For sure, the best players to play today. But he's the player I'm going after if I am going to be playing anybody from this team. So let's just lock him in as well. Another AD carry that I do like plays for Immortals. Ever since he got called up from the Academy League, he's been practically like the minor leagues in baseball. It's the same thing. The Immortals have been playing really good. He's played 3 games ever since he got called up. He's got 52 points in one game, 20 in the other, 37 against Team Liquid as well. He's been playing really solid against good matchups as well. Even in the losing game, he put up 19 points, which isn't bad. It isn't going to kill you. He's priced pretty low because they are underdogs, but I am leaning towards them winning. It's a toss-up, honestly, this game, but I am leaning towards Immortals. So if I am building an Immortal stack, I am going to be including Apollo in probably 100% of those stacks. Up next, at the mid lane, you can't go wrong with Bjergsen at 8K. He's the second most expensive player on the slate for a reason. He has the highest ceiling in the game. He has a pretty low floor. I mean, as you can see, he's had a 6-point game, a 4-point game, but he's also had a 49-point game. He is probably the best mid laner in the entire LCS. He's just been really solid. I'm sorry if I said LEC in the beginning. It's supposed to be LCS, but yeah, I really like Bjergsen. He's averaging 5.85 kills per game. KDA, 3 kills per game, 5.36 assists, 73% kill participation for the team. So if this team is winning, he is heavily involved in the team winning, and which is the reason I'm leaning towards playing him. If I am playing a TSM stack, he's probably the guy I'm going to be going to build around. At least if I am going to play a 4-man, 3-man, or 2-man stack, he's going to be the guy from TSM that I'm going to want to include the most for sure. So let's just plug him in. Up next, at support, I do like Zazel a lot at 5K. He is really cheap, for good reason. I mean, EG hasn't been the best team this year, but like I was saying earlier, they've won their last 3 games. He's been playing really solid against Team Liquid. Another game that's a toss-up, but I mean, he's put up 43, 19, 19 over the last 3 games. When they're winning, it's usually because the bot lane is succeeding. in this with this team, and he'll be one of the reasons that they are winning. So he's got a 4.83 KDA, which is the second highest in the LCS, 6.93 assists, which is the third highest in the LCS, and he averages the most kills per game from anyone on the team. Um, I mean, any support in the league. So he is able to get you a kill practically per game, which kills, assists, and objectives are probably the most important part of the game. Um, so yeah, I do like him a lot. And I don't think I mentioned Apollo stats, so let me just go back to his stats. I mean, averaging 8 kills per game 8 KDA since he got called up, 5.5 kills per game since he got called up, 2.5 assists, and an 83% kill participation. So honestly, ever since he got called up, they're 2-1, and he's the reason that they've been winning. Practically plain and simple. They were a terrible team beforehand. Ever since he called up, the team just seems like they're gelling better. A little more into it, playing more competitively. Um, just they really rallied around him really good, and I really believe that they're gonna be able to pull off the upset. They are slight underdogs, just as like Immortals. Evil Geniuses and Immortals are slight underdogs, but not by too much. Cloud9 and TSM, I'm stacking them obviously with good reason. They're the two highest favored teams on the slate. So yeah, so if you have any questions, these are the four guys that I will be building around if I am making a stack, whether it's Immortals, TSM, C9, or Evil Geniuses. Um, just try to include them in your stacks if you are playing. And like I said before, you do want to make 4-man, 3-man, or 2-man stacks in League, just like baseball. You don't want to do a lot of one-offs. I rarely see that win. I don't think I've ever seen that win, just due to the fact that League of Legends players have so much correlation with each other, whether it's kills, assists, and objectives. If two guys are succeeding, or one guy on the team, it's usually the rest of the guys are succeeding as well. It's rare where you find four guys on one team do good and one guy just doing terrible. It's really rare. So just yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Um, comment if you have any questions. Share if you like what I'm mentioning. Let me know if you win some big bucks due to my help. And thank you for watching.